How did the Mercury 7 start the space race? Imagine a time when the world was watching, and every step into space felt like a giant leap for all mankind. The late 1950s was a tense period of Cold War rivalry, especially between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Soviets had already launched Sputnik 1 in 1957, the first artificial satellite to orbit Earth. This event shocked many Americans and made them realize that the Soviet Union was ahead in space technology. The United States responded by creating NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, in 1958. Their goal was clear: catch up and prove that Americans could send humans into space safely. To do this, NASA selected a special group of pilots called the Mercury 7. These men were chosen in 1959 after passing tough physical and mental tests. They were all military test pilots, known for their bravery and skill. The group included Scott Carpenter, Gordon Cooper, John Glenn, Gus Grissom, Wally Schirra, Alan Shepard, and Deke Slayton. These men quickly became heroes and symbols of American strength and innovation. Their public appearances inspired many Americans and boosted national pride during a time of global tension. Project Mercury aimed to put a manned spacecraft into Earth orbit, learn how humans react to space, and bring them back safely. Alan Shepard made history in 1961 with a suborbital flight that lasted about 15 minutes. This was just a few weeks after Yuri Gagarin, a Soviet cosmonaut, became the first person to orbit Earth. John Glenn's orbital flight in 1960 too was a major milestone, proving that the United States could send a person around the planet and return him safely. These early missions gave scientists valuable data on how the human body responds to space and how spacecraft perform in orbit. The bravery and success of the Mercury 7 helped spark widespread interest and confidence in space exploration. Their efforts laid the foundation for later missions, including the Gemini and Apollo programs, which eventually led to landing astronauts on the Moon in 1969. From a 1950s perspective, these men embodied the spirit of adventure, technological progress, and patriotic pride. They were seen as explorers of a new frontier, much like the pioneers and aviators before them. Their achievements turned space travel from science fiction into a real goal for America, inspiring a whole generation to look up and dream of what was possible beyond Earth's atmosphere.